Chris Park, it was always going to be a tough night coming to the resurgent league leaders, but were you happy with the performance?
I think the first 20 minutes they started really well. Got an early goal, great cross, and then we got one back, and I think we sort of grew, and we didn't really want half time to come, because I think we were sort of putting them under pressure. But credit to them, they scored 2 goals in 3-4 minutes, which killed the game. But yeah, they're a good team, they're lively, they've got some experienced players, but unfortunately it's not gone our way tonight, so we'll restart again next week and hopefully get them 4 or 5 points that we need.
But as you say, Rovers started really quickly, and after that first quarter of an hour it seemed like it was going to be quite a long night.
Yeah, well, yeah, it felt like at the back, to be honest, for the first 15 minutes, but we sort of calmed down. We looked a bit nervous on the ball and things like that, so we did calm down and eventually got it down and played, but we got a goal and got ourselves back into it, but unfortunately we conceded another 2 goals in the second half. We're conceding probably too many at the moment, so we'll be working on a bit of defensive next week and try to get as many fit people as I can get back on the training field. Some boys have not trained for a week, 10 days. I think it's sort of showing at the moment, so luckily for us, we haven't got a game for another 2 weeks. So we'll reorganise, we'll prepare ourselves properly, and another big game at Forest Green.
But that defensive unit at the moment, as you say, it is being ravaged by injury. You've got Sam Hatton playing probably as third choice right back. Joe Osler came back for his first game in a month tonight. Glenn Wilson wasn't 100% fit. You are struggling with a groin strain. It is just seeing who's kind of the walking wounded at the moment.
It is, yeah. I think Jaden's going to be struggling for the rest of the season, to be honest. Sam's done quite well for a midfielder playing the right back. Joe's been out for a month. Glenn's been carrying one, I've been carrying one. So, but that's life in conference. You play so many games in 14 days and then you don't play one for 2 weeks. So, but we can't do anything about that. We're not making excuses, it's a fact. But we just got to get with it, and we've got 6 more games, 6 more cup finals to get ourselves out of this situation.
But that second quarter of the game, the second half of the first half, capitalised by Brett's superb finish, there were lots of positives to draw from that.
Yeah, I'm not too down. I think we've, apart from a mad 3-4 minutes in the second half where they've scored 2 quality goals, credit to them, we've coped okay. But coming to Bristol Rovers is not going to sort of make or break our season. We've got three big home games against Chester, Wrexham and Torquay. So if we win 2 out of 3 of them, we stay up. Simple as that. So, but we'll start again next week. We'll have a couple of days off and start preparing for Forest Green.
And another injury, Mark Molesley. He was a doubt during the week. That comes with the territory with him. He can be brilliant, but unfortunately, his injury does seem to flare up. Was it a bit of a gamble that?
Yeah, I think it was. It was a nice gamble. I think, as we know, over the last 18 months, Mark can win us a game. So sometimes you do a gamble, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately for Mark tonight, it's not. But we will look after him for the next 10 days and hopefully he'll be ready for Forest Green. But he's not the only one. I'm talking 7, 8, 9 players, injuries who are not been training. And we will try to get as many as we can for Forest Green and go there and be prepared. And
that 2-week break, as you've already said, comes at a vital time.
I think it's crucial for us. We haven't got many players, we haven't got many squad players just to keep throwing in, so we need the 21, 22 that we've got ready to play at Forest Green. Hopefully the results will go for us tomorrow, keep that gap, but we'll talk over the weekend, see if we can bring 1 or 2 faces in by next Thursday, but we'll see what the situation is with that.
But over the 6-game unbeaten run that we've just come off, and in periods tonight, there's been lots of positives and lots of confidence to take that the shots can stay out of that bottom 4 still. Yeah,
I'm still believe it's still exactly the same players who went on a 6-game unbeaten run. So I'm not too downhearted. We lost to Southport last week because the first 25 minutes, giving the goals away again. So we have to change that. But I'm not too downhearted tonight. Bristol Rovers are probably going to win the league, or they're going to be at least in the playoffs. Good luck to them. They're a good, strong, organised team with a lot of experienced players. But we've matched them for most of the game. But that's life, and like I say, we'll just start again next week.
And it's always going to be those small margins, and I suppose finding that consistency of performance is crucial in the remaining 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, and that's what we've talked about when I first took the job just over 2 months ago now. We started the season really well, and then we just sunk. I think we did win 1 in 10 or something like that, so that's why we dramatically dropped down the league. But if we continue and keep fighting, stick together as a team in a football club, I promise we will get out of this situation. So, but quicker the better.
You're playing in front of 7,000 plus every week. How did you feel your players cope with that?
To be honest, we've got more players. We've got some players who've played in bigger, experienced leagues than this. So, but I think if you look at the first 15-20 minutes, we did look a bit nervous. You don't play in front of 7,000 people in the conference often, but I want my players to enjoy that. I want them to come to places like this, be brave on the ball, and show what everyone we can do. But unfortunately, obviously, like I said there, we let 2 goals in 4 minutes, which killed us. But I'm still happy with the boys, and like I say, good luck to Bristol.
Having played all the top sides, your money's probably on Rovers to win it now, is it? What you just said.
Yeah. I think Bristol. We played Barnet. We lost 1-0 away at Barnet with a scramble goal, but I thought they were big and strong. But they sort of hit a brick wall at the moment, looks like it, and obviously Bristol Rovers are doing well. So, but yeah, you're a big, strong club, and you should be at least a League 2 football club, I think. So, hopefully, for you, for obviously your club, good luck. But I'm going to be concentrating on myself, to be honest.
Okay. Thanks for that. All the best for the rest of the season. Thank you.
Thank you.